as I talk down Zero's crimes with the suicide attempt. Augie, Nick, and Edwin just won't let me rest, cause I've been excusing his crimes for so long that even my brother's shit has been brought up by Swan. Look, I know he was a creep, he doesn't deserve this, being treated like scum. Nobody's perfect, the way he's treated now is a shock. Watch how you talk, or you and your homies might be getting a block. I'm pissed off with the tweets just made to provoke. As they joke, I see them trying to tell me that I'm woke, fools. I'm trying to see if Zero's gonna be let free. I'm on my knees saying, Christ, let my brother be the same. Like, been spending most of my time living in the Beatles paradise. Told a girl to get on Skype, living in the Beatles paradise. Keep spending most of my time living in the Beatles paradise. Told the child to play with ice, living in the Beatles paradise. Now Zero's situation is just amazing. He's even found himself a wife, laid low in the street, and he hasn't groomed 2 of his smashed teeth. At least he's not a fucking liar like John was with Dream. Was a young Chilean fool with children on his mind, with his cock in his hand and a teen in his sky. Just a one-time slip up, he hoped to bang her, but it's 7 years now, so don't cancel or slander, fools. He's just trying to make it all go away and decides to say it's all lies, so what can I say? He's 26 now, so can we stop all the hate? It's a bore, he's not trying to fuck a kid no more. Tell me, why are we so blind to see that the ones we've hurt are kids and teens? Been spending most of my time living in the Beatles paradise. Told a girl to get on Skype, living in the Beatles paradise. Keep spending most of my time living in the Beatles paradise. Told the child to play with ice, living in the Beatles paradise. Cower if you're Augie, Augie better cower. Video is coming, gonna be an hour. Everybody's shouting, but none of them are thinking what's going on with the bitchin'. It's just his wife he's fucking. They say Zero burn, but you gotta believe me, he's really not a pedo. Let's all agree to disagree. I guess we can't, I guess we won't, I guess we fight until I know my bro ain't just a creep, fools. Been spending most of my time living in the Beatles paradise. Told a girl to get on Skype, living in the Beatles paradise. Keep spending most of my time living in the Beatles paradise. Told the child to play with ice, living in the Beatles paradise. Tell me, why are we so blind to see that the ones we've hurt are kids and teens? Tell me, why are we so blind to see that the ones we've hurt are kids and teens?
All right, let's fucking go, dude. Okay, so this is the video we've been waiting for what feels like forever. This is the video. This is the big expose video on the commentary community, specifically the commentary aid squad, the slander squad, the goon squad, whatever villainous name you can think for them. And from what I've been hearing, oh my god, does Technicals have some spicy information? Anyway, guys, before we get directly into this, I just want to say, go check out Mike the Bike's music. His band's album just released, and in case you didn't know, he's the guy who made Pedo's Paradise. You know, that banger of parody. Anyway, today I have my co-host joining me.
Heyo. Technical's hot takes are about to give me some heartburn.
I know. It's like, oh, so.
Yeah.
I like the spice. I like spice, but like maybe they're too spicy. Who knows? Who knows?
No, I'm a basic I'm a basic bitch. I do not like the spice. Mild salsa. Let's go.
Mild salsa. All right. Anyway,
Huh.
here's our lovely video, ladies and gentlemen. Our lovely video. Let us continue with the opener for this.
You guys might have seen some of the beef that was happening on Twitter, and then
Might have seen some of the beef, you guys. Maybe you've seen some of the beef. Some of the beef.
We saw the whole damn cow technicals. Come on now.
Yeah, but yeah, like you didn't just like kill the cow and like just like cut off some meat here and there. It was legit a full-on, yo, we're just gonna throw the whole damn cow into the oven. I don't know how they managed, but they did it.
Big oven.
Oh, big oven.
Big oven.
board of videos. This is why I can't forgive Technicals, the problem with Technicals Zero video, and of course there's a video that John Swan made, which we'll talk about a little bit later. As you guys
Oh, you hear that?
You
Oh,
wanna bring up John Swan. Do that to dream.
the hurt. Oh, I just got some news. I got some news from Jay.
Oh god.
We were talking about, right? Me and him behind the scenes were like, yo, like, what do you think is gonna get mentioned? He mentions the Pie Man shit.
Oh, he would.
Which is a valid thing to go after John Swan for. I have said that several times in the past. Willie's already done the video on it. Pie Man, she's moved on from this. So it's a little funny point, but you know, you gotta give like Tech a little bit of a point there because we've all criticized him for it. So you know, Tech's allowed to throw his 2 cents in on it. So let's continue on.
Of course.
probably noticed by the title of the video, this isn't about any one channel in particular, like Ethan Klein. I just used him as bait to get all the bottom-feeding commentary channels who actually need to hear this message. I have no problem with people who want to criticize me.
The bottom-feeding
Imagine
commentary
meeting
channels.
bottom
The bottom-feeding.
feeders.
Do you wouldn't know any
really?
bottom feeders, would you? Would you? Like, dude, I'm not here. I'm actually not here. I'm not here for Ethan Klein. I'm here for you, buddy. I came to watch this video for you, Technicals. I came for your personality. You should feel happy about that.
Or my cases, that's perfectly fine. But in the midst of all of this chaos, I've noticed a very obvious double standard. There's a case that
The obvious double standard of the commentary community. Yes.
illustrates what I mean when I say there's currently a double standard in the commentary community. Not to be confused with Turkey Tom on Twitter, that's just his handle. Zaptai, who is now currently known as Bigby, was a popular commentary channel in 2017. He was involved in a flirtatious relationship with a 16-year-old catfish who was actually 14 when he was 20 years old.
Wait, no, it was
Okay, so-
17. She was 17.
I have
Well,
no idea.
no, she was. I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. She was pretending to be 17, and then Catfish turned out to be 14.
Now I can already hear the people
Yeah.
screaming, "Dude, he was 19 and she said she was 17. This is literally Call Me Carson." Well, if you do a 5-second Google search and calculate the ages according to the time frame of the allegations, you'd realize almost instantly that Zaptai was 20 the entire time. Also, 5 years ago, 4 months after the original Twitlonger was posted, Zaptai said, "Was talking to a 16-year-old a fucked up thing to do? Yes, won't challenge that." Why would he say that talking to a 16-year-old is fucked up if he had only spoken to her sexually when he believed she was 17 and then broke it off when he found out she was 16?
Let's make this clear. He thinks she's 16 at the time, not 13.
She had allegedly catfished the at the time 19-year-old Zaptai, saying that she was 17 or 16 years of age.
I'm gonna take his word though, and since he's not gonna challenge it, the official age gap for this accusation is 4 years. I just want to make it very clear before I go further into this, I don't believe that Zaptai is a pedophile, neither do I believe
Wait. He doesn't
bring
think
him
he's a
up?
pedophile.
Like,
So he's trying to say, guys, you understand? Zero is my Zaptai, guys. You understand? He's my Zaptai.
Not quite technicals. The stories are a little bit different there, homie.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
a little.
Also, hey Jay, hey Tyrone, glad you guys could be here.
Believe Zero is a pedophile. Okay, I'm just using this case to show you guys how there's a double standard with how coverage works.
I'm not trying to say he's a pedophile, bro. I'm
Double-
just saying.
Double standard?
On some
Double
of these more
standard.
serious accusations.
Pause it,
It's not
John,
just
pause it.
about my
I
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
thing to say.
You
I
have
have
a
an
thing?
opinion.
You have
I
an
have a
opinion?
thing. I have an opinion. Okay.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so Tech is referencing Zaptai being catfished.
Mhm.
Correct.
Mhm.
Zero was also catfished, and nobody brought that up.
Not even technicals, oddly enough.
Should we start bringing that up now? Like,
Well, yeah, because like,
he's
yeah,
talking about the commentary double standard.
yeah, and then like, here's the thing, right? Because his whole thing was like, guys, actually, that confession letter was a suicide note. Well, if it was a suicide note, why would Zero bring in fake accusations, right? Wouldn't he just
Yeah.
like admit to the quote unquote false accusations and then just off himself, you know?
Yeah, if it were really a suicide note, he would have admitted to everything, and he would have
Mhm.
gone through it.
Yeah, like this is the like I'm
Clearly,
sure
that was not his intention. So
Right.
why is he using that as an excuse?
like there are plenty of people who I'm sure there are plenty of people who have lied in their suicide notes, right? But my thing is
100%.
like most like it's generally agreed upon that, you know, since your suicide note is literally the last thing you'll say to the world, your family, you're usually pretty honest with everything, you know?
Yeah,
And so-
because you want to get the stuff off your chest. You want to have a clear conscience when you go.
Yeah, exactly. Like you want to like hit and guys, like I've already gone over his video on Zero, but the entire thing, like, well, not the entire thing, like this as soon as like the actual accusations were brought in, it turns into like an entire manipulation fest.
Mm-hmm.
Because
most things, though.
yeah, because he's like he does that interview and he's like, you know, I was really depressed and, you know, my wife made me steak and potatoes and that's like my favorite thing in the world. So that made me feel better. And it's like, I don't care, bro. Did you or did you not
In
solicit?
Zero's defense, steak is delicious.
It
Mashed
is.
potatoes slap. Lots of
They do
butter.
slap. I will
do.
concede on that point. However, like in that interview, I wanted to hear something along the lines of like, did you send them? No, it wasn't talked about at all. Also, god damn it, I forgot to record some of this. I'm starting to record now. Well, let's do some of these highlights. All right. And also, hey Finn East, good to have you here. Kyung the King.
Hey, Finn.
Yeah, good to have some squad here.
Zero case. It also spills over into coverage on other people, so I think it's a pretty interesting thing to talk about. Now that we've established that, let's go over the redemption arc and the arguments made in Zaptai's defense. Before we go over the specifics, we need to know exactly who we're dealing with here. One of the major proponents of Zaptai's comeback is a creator known as Augustus. Augustus often
Is that
Why-
actually his name? Hasn't he
wait.
gone on record saying Augustus isn't his real name?
Why is he saying Augustus?
Does that not call into question his like I don't want to go looking for Augie's information, obviously.
Right,
'cause that's fucking
exactly.
cringe.
But like, why not?
I'm
Why
pretty
not
sure
just
he
call
said in
him?
streams,
Yeah, like why not just
Augie
call
RST,
him?
Why don't call him by his channel name?
Yeah, like this.
Be a
That's
man.
like it's not like it's a weird point.
covers philosophy on his channel, and one of his working theories
Often covers philosophy on his channel. What?
is that as long as the two are in high school, an 18-year-old dating a 15-year-old is fine.
In the context of a high school relationship,
Oh,
yes, 18
God.
to 15
He's-
is
okay.
fine. And in this specific context,
twisting
your
this.
age gap is totally fucking fine in a high school relationship.
He would later coin this the high school context theory. I, being a scholar myself, thought this was weird as fuck.
A senior dating a freshman is something that, on its own face value, I don't necessarily have an issue with.
I think
all
that's
right?
weird as fuck.
That's creepy.
Okay.
But maybe there was something I was missing. So I hit the streets in desperate search of his acolytes to see if any
Hit the streets. Is he trying like?
He lives in Vegas. He's heading to
Yeah.
the strip
Yeah.
because there's
Well,
all
like-
types of wonderful characters on the strip.
Oh yeah. Totally not some groups of prostitutes.
Yeah.
You know.
anyone could enlighten me.
Well, not even prostitutes, but the IP2 community has some people on the strip.
It's fucking bright out here. Hello?
Get some
What's up, man?
sunglasses, homie.
Hello, everybody. I'm Reporter Tech, and today we're down on the streets to see what people think is acceptable when it comes to a high school setting. Specifically, if an 18-year-old dating a 15-year-old is fine. Let's go. What's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Do you think it's weird if an 18-year-old dates a 15-year-old?
Yes. Point is, one's an adult and one's a child.
Yeah, but they're both in high school. Like, one's a senior, one's like a freshman.
Okay, so you take my friend Josh here. He was 27 years old and a senior. Would it not be weird?
Well, it's like a high school setting, so like.
He was in high school at 27. He
So
dropped-
if I'm like a.
Okay, pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah. That's weird.
What school board allows a 27-year-old to take classes with children?
If
Normally,
an
it's through
if-
bookwork, and
if-
it's done at home.
yeah if an adult needs to finish a high school education, usually what happens is they get like a GED or they take night school.
Yeah,
So what
Like,
wait
like
So-
up
so-
here, if you're above the age of 19, you're
Mhm.
given work booklets from the distant, like the homeschooling programs in Canada, and you
Mhm.
do that shit at home. You turn it into the office. You don't get to sit in with the kids and shit like that. It's a
Yeah,
completely
so like what's the
different
so like
scenario.
what's the context here? Like, is this like 27-year-old like sitting in a classroom with these 17 to 18-year-olds?
17,
Yeah.
From what
Like-
this guy is telling us, it sounds like that.
Teacher in high school, would it be weird if I dated a 15-year-old?
Absolutely.
Okay. It's just a lot of people on the internet have been calling me a pedophile, so I was trying to, go out in the real world and ask some questions.
I mean, that's kind of sketchy, dude. 15.
Not even in like a high school situation.
Not at all. You're not giving her.
No, wait.
This
wait.
guy's a little.
So wait, so I think like
This guy
the
says the P word a lot.
yeah,
I got this far.
yeah. It's like I think what's like I think he's like saying like people are calling him a pedophile for the bit. I don't think anyone's been calling Technicals a pedophile. I think this is specifically for the skit.
Santana developed, know what I'm saying? That's because the pussy could work, know what I'm saying? Don't mean you can know what
Like I said, lots of P word.
I'm saying? You could fuck.
He didn't censor
You
that.
gotta let the mind develop and know what the fuck she's doing with the pussy, you feel what I mean? So if you got somebody that's more mature than you, like that's still rape though, you know what I mean? You gotta let her, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let the mind catch up with the pussy though, you know what I mean?
The fucking
What was that?
the fucking crust.
What?
You gotta
what
let
was
them.
the quote next to his face?
You
Oh,
gotta.
like 5 seconds.
You got to quote him, you gotta let the mind catch up with the pussy.
Mature than you, like that's still rape though, you know what I mean? You gotta let her, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let the mind.
Gotta let the mind catch up.
Do not read. Do not
I'm not
read
reading that.
testament
Revelations.
from the Technicals Bible.
Yeah, the holy Technicals Bible.
Yeah. The Book of Tech.
The Book of Technicals. The Book of Technicals.
Catch up with the pussy though, you know what I mean?
The mind has to catch up with the pussy.
That's it. You wanna fuck a 30-year-old girl, will you?
Hey, it depends.
Mine's not there. It depends.
Bad luck. Oh God.
Mm.
That's bad.
And listen,
What, the zebras?
look at that.
Get that?
You know what? They're clean.
Damn right they are. Do you think it's okay
They are
if an
clean.
18
They are nice shoes.
They are nice shoes.
I
but-
will give him that.
year-old?
Absolutely not.
He is
This
a
weird.
snappy
Weird
dresser
behavior.
for sure.
Let's say it's in like a high school context.
I think if you're a senior dating a freshman, you're a weirdo, and I do not want to be anywhere near you.
What if this guy was like a senior in high school and he was
Okay, pause it right here. What the fuck?
He's like, yo, like there's this.
dating your freshman daughter?
Why is he
You?
canvassing the strip, showing off pictures of Augie, calling him a fucking pedophile?
Yeah, that's.
Does that give me the right
I don't
to turn
like.
around and go down to West Ed and do the same to his fucking picture? No, it doesn't.
Like
Childish behavior.
I don't think Augie was saying that he like I admit I kind of disagreed with his take on it, but I don't think Augie was saying he would do it. I think he was saying if he saw someone
No.
do it, he wouldn't like try to call it out. I think is what he meant.
Yeah.
I wouldn't find him, but I would probably get some people to, because that's just fucking weird. And if he's a senior dating a freshman, that's off limits.
You get someone to find him?
Yeah. Pay like a hitman or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't really think you think that's really weird. I think you're just
I
virtue
do.
signaling.
So they kind of blurred his face as they said it.
I don't think how you. I don't know how you could have such a strong issue with 1815, but then be so charitable to zero.
I never said fuck yeah, dude. This is sick.
But your
Yeah,
video
no.
obviously paints a narrative.
Yeah, because like I think that's why I think that might have been bait, maybe. Who knows? I don't talk to Augie, but like
hope so.
he like so like obviously like technicals is like going after like the 1815 thing, right? But apparently 1915, or was she 1914? Like point is he was okay with Zero's thing to the extent of he would defend it, right?
Yeah.
Like the actual fuck technicals.
Or at
Yeah,
least try,
exactly.
Maybe
Keelan.
not defend it, but at least try and explain it off. Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, let me rephrase that. Look, guys, actually wasn't that bad.
narrative that Zero is worthy of forgiveness. Would you agree with that?
Just a meme,
Yeah,
bro.
I think people
Just-
are redeemable.
just a meme,
You obviously
just a
agree
joke.
since you're friends with Zaptai. This guy right here says that it's fine if 18-year-olds date 15-year-olds. Do you have like any comment about that? This guy is he's 20.
Wait, is he bothering like these 9 to 5 actors like for?
Yes, he's bothering the Paw Patrol. Which didn't they get canceled?
No, I think like people were mad because of the police dog or something. I don't think the show's
yeah,
actually
they tried
canceled.
to cancel the show. They tried to. I know there was a movement, and my nephew was upset.
It's exactly what Augie said. He is literally he is literally slandering him.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
trash.
just casually like showing pictures of Augie and being like, "Yo, this dude's a pedophile. He wants to date your 15-year-old daughter."
Yeah, that's fucking cringe.
That guy gives me pedophile vibes.
He gives you pedo vibes.
Yeah, pedo vibes.
There it is.
Let's rewind that.
18-year-olds date 15-year-olds. Do you have like any comment about that? This guy is he's 20.
That's trash. That's absolutely trash. That guy gives me pedophile vibes.
He gives you
Let's just for the sake, let's hear that again.
he's 20.
Can we slow it down a little bit?
Yeah, actually, let's
Slow mo action.
slow mo action,
75
right?
speed.
Yeah.
18-year-olds. Do you have like any comment about that? This guy is he's 20.
That's trash. That's absolutely trash. That guy gives me pedophile vibes.
He gives you pedo vibes.
Yeah, pedo vibes. No.
So just like saying, "Oh yeah, this
Ranting
dude."
about Facebook entirely unprompted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Caught everybody by surprise kind of lately, right? They say they got 400-something thousand Facebook users.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Like, so it's like he's like saying,
Why are we
like
talking about Facebook?
I don't know,
Why
I
leave
can't.
that in?
Yeah, like so he's saying like God, like he's gonna be like, guys, I never called Augie a pedophile. I just said he was like he would probably date your 15-year-old daughter, guys, and they're the ones calling him a pedophile. They're the one, yeah. Next Crow stream, how tech owns the commentary community. Yeah.
Well, are you guys down to answer like questions?
Wait, did Crow get his channel back?
18-year-old date.
Well, I don't think it was taken away. I think it was just demonetized, right?
Oh, okay. Well, did he get his
Which-
monetization back?
I don't
Do we
know.
know
Which
why he lost it?
no, I don't keep tabs on him. But I will
Okay,
say,
'cause
I hope
I
he.
know he's got shit takes, but he shouldn't
Yeah.
have his demonetization removed.
I mean, yeah, I don't watch
Depends on what he did. I
enough.
don't know what he did.
Yeah. I mean, if it was for like the BS reason we all deal with, I hope he gets it back. Not gonna lie, 18 to 15 is really weird to me since where I live from education, 15 slash is the end of education. Yeah, dude, that's perfectly that's a perfectly fine take to have. I even think that what Augie, I think that what he said there was weird. But we need to clarify that Augie never said that he would date a 15-year-old, right?
Yeah,
Especially in the context of he's not 18, he's 20.
Yeah, I think that he means like when you're in the same school, like not online dating. Like when you're in the same school, you have similar classes. Like in Canada, our options are shared in grades 10, 11, 12. So you have grades 10, 11, 12 working on the same things, working together, and forming like friendships and relationships from there. I'm not saying it's right, but it does happen.
Yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But let's continue on.
Dates a 15-year-old.
Not unless they have somebody's consent, like another party. Anything that just involves two people, there's usually like some third-party user agreement that you want to be a part of.
Normally, the third-party user would be the guardian of the child.
Yeah, cause like in the 60s, 70s, it was common. It was actually kind of common for, and we have to keep in mind this was a different era, but it was common for like family friends to date daughters of their friends when they turned like 16, 17. But like marriage can't legally happen unless one the daughter turns 18 or
the parents
sign off on it. Yeah. So let's continue.
And then turn it in, and then whoever higher up, right, to check that out and shit and save his.
So I mean, like this guy's saying right here, like a third party, like obviously that's not like a bad take necessarily, like,
yeah,
like.
Good is not probably.
Random Spanish. I don't know. I'm not translating.
Congress, if you're like 18, you need to fill out an application.
Do you know
to
Spanish?
Say, yeah, I can fuck this 15.
No hola español.
15-year-old.
No habla español. That's all I know in Spanish. Latin, cervezas, and
taco burrito. Taco burrito.
Choro. Menudo. Thank you, tipster.
Jay the rapper?
Every Monday I post on new content.
23 about to jump from the free throw line, 10 months old, and this web game.
Oh, look at him.
Hey,
he's shouting out smaller creators, trying to gain favor with their audience.
Well, I'm a pedophile. Is that okay?
No, man. Come on, man. You kidding me right now?
Do you think it's weird if an 18-year-old dates a 15-year-old?
Nah, I wouldn't be fine with it because I got an 18-year-old and I got a 14-year-old.
What if it's like in a high school setting?
High school setting?
Yeah, high school context.
I still wouldn't be okay with that, man, to be honest.
This is me right here.
Oh, wow. Hold on.
I already did.
Boxer,
wait,
man?
did I? Am I a boxer? Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, I fought this bald nigga named Esam. I don't know if you heard of him. He's kind of famous.
Did you beat his ass?
Yeah, I whooped his ass. Yeah. One last question.
He's like, yo, dude, remember that video I did?
Why are you gonna be dropping N-words, homie? Come on.
I'm fine with the N-words as long as they come from the video in question and not me or you.
Question, can I pet your dog?
I don't say that word, you know that.
Of course.
Not on air.
Oh, dog. Okay. The video gets like. Okay, the video gets like a quarter star because of the doggo. Like, it's obligation.
Yeah.
Sleep on me if you want. Hessian J coming in hot. Get your head taken off, boy. Yeah.
Public images?
Those provocative images, were they at both ends or just from her?
Just from her, and apparently the pictures in her underwear were on her Twitter and her Instagram. They were public consumption. They were on social media.
So we have no child porn involved. Zero.
It being public images doesn't mean it's impossible that it's child pornography. In 2019 on Instagram alone, they removed 1.2 million photos and videos, including child nudity and exploitation, and even on Twitter, they've been sued for refusing to remove child pornography. This is
I do remember stories like that on Twitter where it's like
vaguely.
the mom, someone got a hold of her daughter naked, and like when they try to get it taken down, the when someone tried to take it down, a Twitter representative, not a bot, a Twitter representative was like, yeah, that doesn't violate any of our TOS.
Not a good argument.
And apparently, the pictures in her underwear were on her Twitter and her Instagram. They were public consumption. They were on social media.
Dude, what the fuck is this? No, put that shit down. What the fuck is this? Is this chick 14?
Man, what are you talking about? She told me she was 16.
Is this your cum? Did you just come on this right now?
She's not even naked. I got those from her Instagram.
In this one, she's covering her tits with one arm, and in this one, she's in her underwear. You're an arm's length away from going to jail, and you're just fucking chilling?
All right, how about I beat
What
your
is
fucking
text
ass?
fascination with crudely drawn images of women? And
Yeah.
What you want?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe like
kind of sus.
Yeah. Maybe he like posts some stuff, you know.
Fuck, I'm trying to see what the fuck is going wrong here, because you're...
You fucking bitch. I'm not going back.
In America, there's a test known as the DOS test, which is a 6-factor guideline to determine whether imagery would constitute child pornography. It turns out it doesn't have to be 100% nude, so the fact that he had sexually suggestive images, depending on the guidelines, you're not 100% in the clear. All they'd have to do is prove whether a visual depiction of a minor constitutes a lascivious exhibition of the genitals or pubic area.
You see, this is the problem, Tommy had with both Tech's video and John's video. They try playing lawyer. He's playing lawyer right now. But like, I'm sorry, unless I see that lawyer degree, I can't really like trust. Oh, okay, Plush Man, okay, fucking chill. Deleting that comment. But yeah, the problem is we're getting a lot of people who are trying to play the lawyer, but I don't think a majority of the people in this community, safe to say, don't have law degrees. But let's continue on.
But does that really matter? Because at best, you have sexually suggestive images of a 14-year-old girl saved on your phone. Forget the DOS test. You don't even need that shit in Canada. From the official Canadian government website, child pornography is duly defined as both any visual representation or any written material or audio recording that advocates or counsels sexual activity with a person under the age of 18. You could try to argue that, but everywhere I've searched, including court cases, text messages can be and are considered child pornography in Canada.
So we have no child porn involved. Zero.
Despite this harsh reality, Nick, Augustus...
Where is that everywhere else?
Brave enough to stand
Like, he brings
by
up
Zap
Canada,
Guy.
but why is Canada being brought up to begin with? Is it just like
It's to show that
the
like
laws
they're
that align with his fucking agenda?
yeah, and like as far as I know, Zaptai is a U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
Like I can bring up like a law. See, this is weird because then you can play the standard of like, well, guys, there's actually like a law in like some African country somewhere where it's okay for 12-year-olds to like sleep with 30-year-olds. So like, did Zero do anything bad? Did Zaptai do anything bad, guys? Come on now, come on.
I mean,
there
like,
are
some
laws.
cultures still support child brides.
Yeah. Like, yeah, like child brides can literally be bought and sold, and
Yeah.
Zaptai on Half Baked said he's Canadian. Oh, okay, thank you, Tyrone. Thank you,
There we go.
Tyrone, for the
Okay.
clarification.
That makes sense.
It's funny because that was actually a point in John Swan's video that Technicals had leaked the drawings that his brother made of one of the minors, yet Technicals never brings up this point. He never brings that up in the video. Interesting. Let's continue on.
And to that I say,
nuclear ass take.
any time I brought up the Zaptai case, the response is always, it's legal, so who cares?
But he said he was planning a trip to Washington to come see me and have sex. And once again, one Google search away, it shows that Washington had a consent age of 16.
Not to mention, the age of consent in the state where Heather resided, being Washington, is 16 years old, so it would have been completely legal for them to meet up and have sex. The general rule of thumb in these situations should be that if you can't get the guy arrested for it, then don't try to destroy his life over it.
The caveat of using a legal defense is you have to make sure that everything's legal, or else it all falls apart. And since you guys want to bring up the laws in Washington, even if you were in a high school context, you would still be a registered sex offender. Given that the images were only sexually suggestive, let's assume that you're off the hook of any federal CP charges. You would still be in direct violation of Washington's law on communication with a minor for immoral purposes, which requires mandatory registration as a sex offender. Get this, you'll like this.
Yeah, let me read that.
Which requires
regarding registration as a sex offender, if you are convicted of CMIP, either a felony or misdemeanor, you would be required to register as a sex offender in Washington state for 10 years. That said, if a misdemeanor and sentence is deferred, you get out of the registration after 2 years.
Mandatory registration as a sex offender. Get this, you'll like this. Specifically, if the communication took place electronically, it's considered a Class C felony that could carry up to 5 years in prison or a fine of no more than $10,000. If you're thinking, well, technicals, there's hardly enough evidence to convict him on this, well then you're in luck, because this law covers both words and conduct, with a focus on the predatory purpose of promoting a minor's exposure to and involvement in sexual misconduct. Basically, the fact that Zaptai talked about how much he wanted to fuck this girl over text is literally all you would need. Also, you know, the fact that legally it's considered child porn in Canada doesn't help your case either. That's just a tiny thing you guys forgot to mention in your videos. No need to thank me.
Yeah.
So with the whole Washington thing, how come Onision didn't get dinged for any of that shit? Because wasn't he raiding like 14-year-olds in skimpy clothes?
Yeah, and then who was the main girl that would later live with him and his husband? What was her name?
That was Sarah, I think.
Sarah, and like, weren't there like explicit like sexual conversations? Not nudes specifically, but weren't there like sexual conversations in the text?
I believe so, yes. The text.
I could be wrong on that. By the way, we need to clarify that like Onision has never been charged, and the investigation, I think, if I'm correct, said it was inconclusive. So we're not trying to say that like legally we can obviously I think we can all say he's a creep at the end of the day, but like if I don't know, I think with him living in Washington, I think those laws would apply to him, and that dude got off. Maybe needs to be fixed. Who knows?
We genuinely don't have any idea whether things like "you're worth getting arrested for" were a joke or not.
That clown freaks me out.
Wait, is he really using the "it's a joke" argument? Like, is he really gonna like guys, like you guys, this is stuff you can't be joking about. Again, Squatchin, you might need to like revamp my memory on this one. But whose brother was it who sent their dick to a group of 13-year-olds as a quote-unquote joke? Who was that? I forget.
I believe it was Pixel Drink.
And
Turtle SB. Technical's brother.
Wow.
Because I had to see those fucking images, and that's when I unfollowed Technicals.
Wow.
Ew.
Wow. So
you.
So like it's okay. So like remember this. In like when the controversy with his brother first came out, and we had all those shitty webcam videos from Technicals, right? He's like, guys, you don't get it. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was fucked up. We told him it was fucked up, but at the end of the day, it was a joke, guys. It was for shock value. It was for shock value.
Just a meme.
It was just a meme, guys. He just
Chill
sent
out,
his
bro.
he just sent
Chill
his
out, it was
dick.
just a
He,
meme.
he just sent his dick and like drew 13 and
Just a
14-year-olds.
peen pic.
Yeah, he
Bruh.
just drew them in sexual act, guys. Like no big deal. It was just a meme. It was just a meme.
And it doesn't matter that they were poorly drawn. Context is context.
Yeah.
That's
What
inappropriate
Heather wanted
imagery.
us to see. Before you say, "Oh, who joke about something like that?" Let me help remind you that I just vindicated a YouTuber who told the girl it's rape time in the DMs.
Yeah, I don't think that's the same. I don't think that's the same at all. Unless he said, it's rape time, and she said, rape me, I don't think those are comparable at all.
This was your "it's rape time" moment.
I'd be so fucking pissed if someone said that while defending me.
So without Zaptai knowing her proper age, it's entirely possible that he had considered this at the time. And to expand upon that anymore would really be condemning Zaptai for a thought crime.
Thought crime? This isn't 1984. Even if we write that off as a joke, where's the joke here? Still wait.
What did that say?
Or even if we write that off as a joke, where's the joke?
Trust me, I'll be worth the wait. No doubt about that.
Joke here.
Well, that's like, that's. I hate to say it, but that's kind of like what cringy stuff you say in like a long-term relation, in like a long-distance relationship.
Yeah.
And for all intents and purposes, this was a long-distance relationship. Now, it doesn't make him look any better. I agree, and it's like, as someone who's been in admittedly cringy like long-distance relationships, that's something you see pop up.
Still waiting to get filled in on that punchline here. Now stop me if I'm mistaken, because I don't have a law degree, but I think it'd be a little bit more than a thought crime if he had sex with a 14-year-old. Hey, officer, what's the big deal? She told me she was 16, and that's the age of consent. Yeah, that's not how that works. Think about it. You're 2 years into college, sitting around your dorm room thinking, you know what? I could really go for some junior pussy. You know, junior mint's no mint. So around 2:30, when you know they're getting out, you just kind of survey the crowd. You're thinking to yourself, well, I'm at a high school. This is a high school setting, and context does.
And now he's twisting it to.
I'm pretty sure Augie meant in like a high school setting, as in
When you both are enrolled in the same high school, yes.
So you take your pick of the most fertile jailbait.
Not I'm in college. I go to local school. I get girl. Like that. No.
Sure as fuck you're in Washington and just go to town. Disregard the fact that this isn't Twilight, and doing so would be incredibly illegal in 19 other states. It being legal doesn't make it morally correct. I mean, the age of consent in Angola is 12. I don't think
and the age of consent in Chile is 14, but you were using that as an excuse for zero.
True.
Reality is the argument you want to be making here, unless it's in defense of him not knowing that she was 16. Which is not the case.
Cringe.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing here?
You know what'd be funny? If it was Tech's brother under there.
Oh, you know damn well it is.
I wonder what would happen if Tech was interviewing anyone on 18/15 asking the same question with 1914. Ooh, Tyrone, good point, Tyrone. Zero isn't mentioned in this at all, by the way. Hey, no, I'm about to have an anger moment here.
Not.
So you're telling me the thing that started this whole fucking BS drama is not mentioned goddamn once in this entire thing? Are you fucking high?
Clearly, it is Nevada. Wait. Yes. Yes, Las Vegas is in Nevada.
You don't mention the thing that like started this whole argument at all.
I think the argument was started because someone brought up Tech's brother.
No, because they were if you remember, Augie did like his initial reaction stream to it, right? They got into a big argument. They acted like they were cool, and then a couple days later, they got into another argument, and then about the video, and that's when Tech's stuff got brought back up.
Oh, okay.
What, bro?
Almost forgot to go to the different screen. Oops, that would have been bad. There we go.
Here. Those are kids. It's legal in the state of Washington, you fucking asshole. Why are you still recording me? It's legal.
Yo, what the? Zaptai! Let her go! Let her go! God damn, you got away again.
What?
Oh, more
what about,
skits.
like, if they're 20, they're like in their second year of college, and the other person's 16?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, it's wrong, or absolutely, like, let's go?
Absolutely, it's wrong. What I think that
Ask 1914. Ask 1914.
22-year-old or 20-year-old looking for a 16-year-old that they didn't even know, yeah, I would think that would be kind of...
What about, like, 16 and 20?
Yeah, I guess it starts to make you question a little bit. You worry about the young kid for sure, so I guess it would all depend, again, what the relationship with the kid and the family was, but you definitely want to be careful in those situations, I'd say.
What if I was, like, 20 and my girlfriend was 16?
That's a little less blurred line, I think, although that is the age of consent.
You're not for it?
No.
So if they're like 20 trying to date a 16-year-old, you think that would be weird?
I mean, it's still messed up if they're 18 anyway, but technically they're allowed to do it unless they're 19 or anything else like that.
Okay. What if they're like 20 trying to date a 16-year-old?
No.
Sir, what's your opinion on the age of consent? Too high, too low?
You're not catching me on that shit.
Ask 1914, dude. Why didn't you ask 1914? Come on, bro.
Because he doesn't bring zero up in the video at all. Can't leave breadcrumbs like that.
For $5, will you tell me if you're a pedophile? I can blur your face, be honest.
No, I'm not a pedophile.
Are you sure?
No.
For $5, will you tell me honestly if you're a pedophile?
He told me later over pizza what?
What does that mean? Yeah. It means that you like...
What?
Go back, John. There was text at the bottom of the screen when that guy walked off, and it wasn't there for very long.
He told me yes later over pizza. I unfortunately lost the footage, so trust me. Oh, it's just him like trying to make an edgy joke.
Oh, okay. Bad joke. Let's continue.
For $5, will you tell me honestly if you're a pedophile?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
It means that you like kids.
Oh, I love the kids.
You love kids. Okay, well, here you go.
Right.
Thank you for your honesty.
Okay, thank you.
Shrek, for $5, can I ask you an honest question?
Okay.
Are you a pedophile?
No, I'm not a pedophile.
You and Mickey disagree, but here's the 5. Thank you.
Wait, which Mickey said it?
There was a Mickey down there that was with like a chipmunk.
Chipmunk? Oh, he said that? No, so he's a pedophile?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, no, I'm not a pedophile.
Okay, cool. Well, you have a good day, Shrek.
Yeah, you too.
Appreciate it, man.
I'm pretty sure the Mickey was new to America and
15
didn't
is
know what the word meant.
pedophilia. 16 is legal. That's the difference, man.
Yeah.
Let me
You're
explain
a disingenuous piece of shit. You know that?
Why are you getting excited?
Wait, why is he not showing like? Cause like this is like a super zoomed in on like that short stream Tipster did. Like is it just to show the icons?
Maybe.
Can you just settle down?
Because
like,
you're a
for 2 seconds
fucking
so I can talk?
dishonest fucking hack.
Are you done yet, or can I?
Yeah,
can I?
we are done. Get the fuck out, stupid bitch.
Weasley,
the
little
exact
liar.
same age gap for Zaptai here as we do in the Mini-Lad case. And
Here it is. Oh, sweet mother of God.
Oh. Oh. And keep in mind, Tech did clarify that he doesn't think Zaptai is a pedophile. So, if he's trying to say, well, actually, it's the same age gap. So, does that mean he doesn't think that Minilad's a pedophile? I'm curious.
We'll have to watch more and find out.
You went pretty hard on that, Tipster.
He then asked if he could take my virginity, and I told him yes. Obviously, extremely inappropriate conversations to be having with a 17-year-old girl. For you guys to defend him is unacceptable. Under no circumstances should anyone be defending these actions. He needs to be registered as a sex offender. This guy needs to do time for these horrible atrocities that he has committed against these two girls.
So what the fuck is this? I stand with Bigby? That's a pretty hefty turnaround, don't you think? If you guys actually called each other out on your bullshit, then I'd imagine you would have done that already. But you haven't. Mostly because Tipster is a pussy, but also because you two—
Oh snap.
I believe there's going to be a Tipster live this evening.
Yeah, and I think Tipster might get over emotional. Who knows? He's trying to call Tipster a pussy.
YouTube is the only thing he has, and he doesn't want to alienate himself from his friends. But mostly it's because he's a pussy. Oh shit, we're fucking live. Hey guys, Dixter here, and before I deactivate my Twitter account after another emotional breakdown, my wife doesn't like it when you guys point out I'm flirting with girls online, so I'd appreciate it if you'd stop it. In other news, Zaptai should be registered as a sex offender and definitely serve time for these atrocities. Wait, hold on. Huh, Nick? Yeah, but that's what I said for Minilad. Wait, but why is it not as bad? It's the same exact age gap. Yeah, but wasn't he also talking to her when he knew she was 16? He was. So what the fuck are we talking about? I'm Dixter, shouty. The fuck out of my face with that. That's what you would sound like if you weren't desperate for Daddy Nick's approval.
Tipster doesn't need Nick's approval.
Commented on that. I believe he commented on that on Twitter.
And like, wait, Oki tried to make the same point. Like, he tried to say that, like, Tipster is trying to suck Augie and Nick's dick. Like, I'm sorry, I thought, like, the whole, like, clout chasing thing was, like, you would be, like, sucking the clout off people who are bigger than you. While Nick had viral videos, and Augie has a pretty consistent and decent live stream viewer base on YouTube, I can think of a couple other channels that Tipster might want to get clout off of who are in like a streaming base first. Why is this a point that he's trying to suck their dick so much when like he's bigger than both of them?
So for Red Kiwis, it doesn't matter if she lied about her age, because it's still illegal to send sexually explicit images.
If he thought she was 16, that's still bad. There's no way to salvage this. It doesn't actually matter if she lied about her age.
However, Zaptai both received sexually suggestive images and planned to have sex with her, but it's okay because she lied about her age.
It's possible Zaptai thought she was 16 or 17, so without Zaptai knowing her proper age, it's entirely possible that he had considered this at the time. If he thought she was 16, that's still bad. It doesn't—
Oh, wait, I just got some stuff from Squatchin herself. Holy shit.
Oh, this is for afterwards, responses from some of the creators involved.
Oh, okay.
Their final thing.
Okay, thank you. Oh, yeah, thank you, though. Squatchin, best co-host.
Doesn't actually matter if she lied about her age.
Minilad's case is 2117, which is a huge yikes moment.
What did this dude do?
He's a pedophile.
Children.
Like an actual one,
Yes.
or like, okay.
But Zaptai's, which is 2016, the same exact number of years apart, is fine because the age of consent.
And where Ed is, 6.
Also, Jay informed me that he was lying. He lied about the girl's age.
Did he?
She was 16, not 17.
18 to 20, that's legal. Now you might be thinking, that's fucking disgusting, dude. And to be honest, look, I've defended 14 through 17.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Let's continue.
I don't know if I feel comfortable with that, but hey, it's fucking legal, all right? So whatever. I don't really give that much of a shit. He's a pedophile.
Children.
How fascinating is that? We're gonna play a fun game called Is It Zap Tie, where I show you a series of clips and you have to guess who they're talking about. Are you ready? All right, let's go.
This guy literally sent and received images to minors, makes an apology video for it, and YouTube puts it on trending. How does a pedophile apologize? Well, I guess we'll find out here.
Okay, that one was an easy one, because Zaptai didn't send any images to a minor, he only received them. This is a clip of Augie calling Minilad a pedophile.
Is it understandable to panic and fucking try to save your career?
I think he went over the line. He went over the line.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
No, so it doesn't matter what he did.
He could have made the best video in the entire world. My opinion on it wouldn't have changed.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, no, this one's about Minilad again. What was the line that he crossed? Oh yeah, sending his dick to 17-year-olds. The major difference is that Zaptai didn't send his dick to the girl 4 years younger than him. He only planned to fly out and have sex with her.
I mean, that's a pretty big difference in terms of legality.
Yeah.
One is so like the laws are a bit strange, right? So like in terms of legality, right? An 18 and 16-year-old can be in a relationship, right? But then like they can do whatever fucking nasty stuff they want to do to each other IRL, right? But then as soon as they send explicit images towards each other, then it's illegal, right? So if we look at how I don't want to play the lawyer game shit, shit, man. But like, okay, but like, what I'm trying to say is, the police look way more harshly at pictures sent than you trying to bang the legal age of consent. If I'm wording that correctly. I don't want to play the legality bullshit, but like that's what I've always been aware of is the police are more worried about those kind of explicit images because no matter what the age of consent is, those are always those are always illegal no matter what, even in terms of international law. So like the age consent nationally for Britain is 16, but like 16-year-olds can't send nudes to each other because that's illegal. That's CP. Well, let's continue on.
So in that regard, it's better.
The girl is 14 now and is 19. Now keeps saying, but she lied about her age, but she lied about being 2 years older, meaning her lied age is 16. She is still 19. But she lied about her age. It doesn't matter. Her lied age is illegal.
Now, technically, this is Zaptai, but this clip is Zaptai talking about red kiwis in Nick's video on red kiwis. I could see how that would get confusing.
Even in my video, everyone's like, how are you going to make this video and then do the same? I'm like, well, the difference is I never admitted to all this shit on video.
You thought she was 17, you find out that she's 16.
Correct.
And you continue the conversation. At this point, you were 19, and I believe at some point you turned 20.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you, in hindsight, think this was inappropriate, or...
Oh, for
like,
sure.
Where are you...
Definitely yes.
What?
Nick said hindsight.
Hindsight 2020.
Hindsight. Yeah.
By the way, guys, Squatchin, my co-host, is also a co-host for a podcast called Hindsight. It's ran by Mike the Bike, Gray Street, that that's his band, does parodies.
It's more Exotics project.
Oh yeah, but like I'm naming off all. I'm naming
Yeah.
off all the
Party
members.
there too.
Party of PNN, and then Exotic, the one and only, the man who does the anime reviews, the man who does the commentary videos. So if you
You
can,
mean the narwhal?
check it out.
Stop.
I'm sorry, I misspecied him.
Yeah, you're misspeciesing him. That's
Yeah,
a cancelable offense.
Shit.
Cancel Nerdy John. Hashtag get that trending, please. Thank you.
Hashtag cancel Nerdy John. He
Nerdy John.
Oh, sweet.
You
Oh,
can't
actually,
differentiate between man and narwhal.
yeah, exactly. I'm a worse kind of monster. Actually, I just got
How
a very
dare you?
Yeah. I have to go
Nooch?
check in. Oh no, I have to go check in on something. So I'm gonna deafen and I'm just gonna play some break music. So
Alright, sounds
I will be back in like literally 5 minutes though.
as I talk down Zero's crimes with the suicide attempt. Augie, Nick, and Edwin just won't let me rest, cause I've been excusing his crimes for so long that even my brother's shit has been brought up by Swan. Look, I know he was a creep. He doesn't deserve this, being treated like scum. Nobody's perfect. The way he's treated now is a shock. Watch how you talk, or you and your homies might be getting a block. I'm pissed off with the tweets just made to provoke. As they joke, I see them trying to tell me that I'm woke. Fools, I'm trying to see if Zero's gonna be let free. I'm on my knees saying, Christ, let my brother be the same. Like, been spending most of my time living in the Beatles paradise. Told a girl to get on Skype, living in the Beatles paradise. Keep spending most of my time living in the Beatles paradise. Told the child to play with ice, living in the Beatles paradise. Now Zero's situation is just amazing. He's even found himself a wife, laid low in the street, and he hasn't groomed 2 of his smashed teeth. At least he's not a fucking liar like John was with Dream. Was a young Chilean fool with children on his mind, with his cock in his hand and a teen in his sky. Just a one-time slip up, he hoped to bang her, but it's 7 years now, so don't cancel or slander. Fools, he's just trying to make it all go away, and decides to say it's all lies. So what can I say? He's 26 now, so can we stop all the hate? It's a bore, he's not trying to fuck a kid no more. Tell me, why are we so blind to see that the ones we've hurt are kids and teens?
Hey there, guys. So, something cool came up. Something I've been waiting for a while now. And so, guess what? I got the headphones. I got the headphones, dude. But I'm going to undeafen now because oh, we got Exotic in as the callers. Let's bring him in. 1 second. Let's move. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, I have to change my Discord settings. 1 second, Squatchin. I forgot. 1 second. Go ahead. Anything?
Exotic, you're on the air.
Oh, sweet.
Wait, what?
You're on the air, Exotic.
Hi, you're on the air.
Oh shit. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so wait, I thought the stream was over. Oh, what the fuck?
No.
No,
I had to take a break.
Oh, okay.
Hydration break.
Finish the video or no?
No, we're halfway through it,
We're
actually.
only 20 minutes in.
Honestly, I don't know how to feel about this situation yet. I'm a person who chooses, going in on stuff. So, when I go over things, I want to just be as careful as possible. So.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Why is because of the fact that Zaptai and Zero had like a similar age difference, and I want that I'm being morally consistent about how I feel about things.
I do find it funny though that he never mentioned Zero, the whole reason why he brought up Zaptai in the first place.
Yeah, like why?
Yeah, like
Unless he figures he's got nothing more to say after his Zero video he released.
Right, but you think he would like set it up? Like the only way he mentions Zero is like when he mentions, oh, so you might have seen like the recent fight on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Like, but he keeps it vague. He keeps it vague. So like imagine, if you will, like he went on the Vegas Strip and was talking about like, hey, what do you think of 1914? But like he didn't ask that. Which I find personally funny. I find that funny. Not gonna lie. But let's continue on with the video. If that's all you have to say, Exotic, it was good having you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue on with the video.
That was just straight up fucking creepy and not all right.
I just fell back into what I usually do, and I only save the pedo jokes for the people who deserve it the most, and that's pedos. So terribly sorry. I hope we get this right. I hope this makes up for it.
If you guess that this watery-eyed apology for
hang
calling someone
on,
a pedo is about Zap, congratulations, you're correct.
All
As a
right.
bonus, here's Tommy laughing at calling Mini Lad a pedophile.
This guy's definitely like, can you call him a pedo? This mini lad?
He admitted to any background noise you hear from me, that's my roommate.
I'm comfortable calling him that.
Yeah. Well, he's got red hair. Nobody believe it wasn't him. Fucking ginger.
Fucking ginger.
Okay, that wasn't a pedophile joke. That was a ginger joke. And
Yeah.
John and I experience those more often than not.
Exactly.
Wait. Hey, yo, hold on. Hey, yo, this shit kinda live. You can stay. You can stay. Yeah, you? Yeah. Matter of fact, you can have her. Hey. Jesus Christ. When in Rome.
Wanna know how I got these scars?
Sociopath? Wait, is this John's
He
one?
was a sociopath.
Sure, I said I was a diagnosed sociopath, or I said
Oh, no.
social personality disorder. To me, it's two sides of the same coin. I don't really think that difference matters that much.
You'd think the case would end there, but not for Nick and Tommy C. No. Long after everyone involved stopped giving a fuck, both of them went on a moral crusade on Zaptai's behalf to stop the evil content creators who had already apologized for the misunderstanding.
Elvis and Pig have expressed like regret for doing that publicly.
They've done it privately as well. I don't hold any ill will towards either of them personally.
I'm 100% against the end, mainly because it was all about his sociopathy that he doesn't have, and what we just assumed he had, you know, based on what he told us. If you have any respect for any of us, just leave the guy alone, really.
Elvis hasn't apologized, and Pig hasn't apologized.
Isn't it a little embarrassing that these two dumb fucks got strung along into posting this defamatory podcast?
Wait, but didn't this whole thing, didn't they were like, yeah, bro, good job mentioning Zaptai. Because as soon as Zaptai got mentioned in this, they came out of the woodwork, Bionic and Elvis. So clearly they still have a bone to pick with Zaptai.
Yeah. They might have quote unquote apologized, but I really don't think they meant it.
Yeah.
Defamatory would be knowingly posting misinformation. Zaptai told them he was a diagnosed sociopath. It's literally entirely his fault that this was even an accusation. How are you still not getting this?
I hate to say it, and I don't think every word he says is gospel.
Well, no, wait. From what I know, Zaptai didn't tell them. He told Alex that he may be a sociopath, and Alex told him, well, he told me he was literally a diagnosed sociopath.
But Jordan Peterson, you don't want to be the guy crying in the corner out of control and not being able to take care of everything when your parents die, because people are counting on you. And in this case, Zaptai was counting on you.
Can you just remind me how dead parents and Jordan Peterson are related to their relationship in the slightest? What the fuck am I listening to?
I cried like a bitch at my grandfather's funeral in 1997.
You should have been a better friend to Zaptai! I've been sitting here for a while now, and I can't think of anything more pathetic than a guy in his 40s running a drama channel, waving his moral superiority over people who have actually successul content. If you want
Can I just say one thing? It's funny. It's funny how like supposedly cool Tech was with them, and then they get into one argument, and like all of a sudden, like it turns out he hated them the entire time. Doesn't that say more about him than it does like these guys? Like, am I the only one who finds that weird? Like, as soon as, like, apparently he's cool with Zaptai, right? He's cool. Apparently he's fine with Zaptai, but as soon as it suits him, he will bring up Zaptai's shit. A fundamental flaw of this video is how fragile having your argument be entirely on hypocrisy. At many times, he makes arguments here that zero. Why is it okay for him to be a hypocrite and nobody else? Huh. that can apply too. Oh, so like what you're saying is he's making arguments that can apply to zero, but I see what you mean, Tyrone. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Like he's making points that would like ruin him. Rules for thee and not for me mindset. Exactly, Squatchin. Exactly.
There's probably plenty of things that you can find. But if you're gonna sit here and pretend like you're a better person than Elvis the Alien just because you stood by a guy who cheated on his girlfriend with a 16-year-old, you can go fuck yourself.
I do have a message for technicals. I would rather you leave the whole fucking thing out if you are making a video on Nick, and I'm pretty sure you are. Please don't talk to me about this. I think you're both egomaniacs. You're not doing commentary. You're playing cancel games. Have I engaged in that kind of stuff before? Yes, but always in self-defense. I never fucking targeted somebody to take them out.
If you're gonna be involved in canceling people, why not admit that you do it to people who deserve it instead of making up this really shitty excuse that you do it in self-defense? How do you...
This was added at the last minute.
Yeah, because this happened
Yeah.
4 days ago.
Yeah. Man,
This is from 4 days ago.
Yeah, man. Tommy and Nick picked a bad time to have a falling out.
You cancel someone in self-defense. Oh, dude, I had to bring up the fact he was a pedophile, or else I was gonna lose the mortgage on my house. Was it self-defense when you said no one should work with Elvis the Alien?
Elvis the Alien probably shouldn't be worked with, collabed with, if you're trying to collab with somebody with moral character.
Yeah, that was self-defense, right? Fucking get over yourself, dude. Nick, why were you so desperate to get a response from Elvis and Pig when the issue involving them had already been resolved?
Well, you don't want to make a video or you don't want to put anything on your Twitter account to talk about it and commend me on how I did a good job cleaning up your fucking mess because you're cowards. You guys are absolute fucking pussies who nobody should fucking respect.
They don't need to acknowledge your video was fucking amazing for the situation to be resolved. That's not how this works. It kind of reminds me of your Nerd City video where you were so excited that he responded to you that it kind of gave you like this massive ego boost and you started power tripping because you had an impact on his life.
I'm a nobody, but I'm also the nobody who made a video that got 152 views.
How does this relate?
Snap, Nerd City. It's almost like you've never actually been criticized
Tech
before.
doesn't like Nick.
It's so fucking cringe.
The most impactful thing I've done with my platform was clean up your biggest fuck up and give you a really charitable representation in the process.
How fitting that the most impactful thing you've ever done is fuck up a story so bad that it reflects poorly on all of your friends. I bet John Swan is punching the air right now.
You don't like how H3H3 is in the thumbnail? Well, like Nick kind of did that with like his video he did on hypocrites, right? Like he had iDubbbz in the thumbnail, but like didn't really talk about iDubbbz. He
admitted it was for clickbait.
Yeah, he admits it's for clickbait right here. So I'm not gonna go after him for that point.
Demons will make yourself to suitable without hurting you. You'll be normal.
Right. What would you consider to be like morbidly obese?
More than 35%.
More than 35, like the body mass index?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What would you consider to be like morbidly obese?
Morbidly obese?
Okay, yeah, what is too fat to you?
There's no such thing.
Oh wow, wow! It's like wow, like obviously, like I'm not gonna like be a moral dude and be like you can't make fat jokes. But it's like wow, dude, like wow, you think you're the first person to like make fun of Nick's weight? Like I'm sure that's never been done before. I see why you're the comedian. I see why you're the new iDubbbz dude.
Dude, he could eat a Snickers and gain 1 pound. I eat them and I gain 10.
Yeah, it's like a thyroid condition.
Thyroid condition.
I have a thyroid condition.
What would you consider to be like morbidly obese?
They're probably a mouth fetish. Anybody who uses their mouth excessively, that'd probably be obese.
I don't think that guy understands
What morbid is? Morbidly obese. I think and like this is you see it in the earlier shot, but like this is CVS like pharmacy. I don't care if it's clickbait. I do not like it. Not a point against the video, but you're not gonna talk about H3H3 then. Everyone makes fat jokes on each other, yeah. Like, yeah, like, dude, I make fat jokes on myself.
So they have like a mouth fetish.
You went off on Twitter. Gotta check this out.
You be caught in the
Oh, wait. Who went off on Twitter?
Kyung in chat.
Kyung went off on Twitter. Sweet. Okay, I'll have to see that.
Let me. I'm gonna dig it up here.
All right.
This isn't related to Zaptai, I just think it's funny. Some members of my Discord decided to make an obviously fake leak to see if Augustus would take the bait. And
I knew this was we knew this was bait though. We knew.
Oh god.
Like admittedly I fell for it at first, but yeah, this was a
both
troll
him
operation.
and Tipster immediately fell for it.
Wait. What if he grabs? What if Technicals saw the conversation Plushy and I were having about becoming spies to pretend to be Technicals fans to then pretend to be spying on Augie?
Big brain moves here.
What if we made it into a Technicals video, Flushman? How would you feel?
Would that be a W
I knew
or
it was
no?
bait. I was memeing.
People to become mods to join my Discord.
That's literally a woman moment.
Respond.
Woman moment.
Own him.
That's a really bad fucking look, dude. Holy
Dude,
shit.
he's desperate. His video's gonna be shit. Like the fuck out of that tweet and spread it. Arizona tipped 5. Hey man, you gotta remember that it may be impersonating Tech. Don't be desperate, man. No, they confirmed that it's his actual Discord.
Job well done, guys. Great job. I'm proud.
I'm gonna send you Cube's tweet.
Okay.
It's funny. You might.
It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
I've always been an Augie hater since day one.
All right, Augie.
So like he just has like a bunch of Augie haters, but like at the same time like obviously like you can be a fan of someone and not like another person that they associate with. I just find it funny that apparently like this entire time it's like, oh, like you had no problem talking to these dudes, but at the same time like you had no problem being on podcasts with them. You had no problem being on live streams with them.
Listen, if you want me to throw him behind the bus, my PayPal's in the description, so slide it over.
Donating to Augie to get his attention to make him believe a shitty meme is $5.
What we do, we send Aiden back in time in the past.
This plan was done by the best of the best. Never forget. And shout out to the Covenant and Low Tier God.
Subscribe to Low Tier God, everybody.
God bless you, Augie. But you're a little bit of a dumbass.
Check out my art at jisoo.art. I sell merchandise, some hoodies. That's it. Also, my $1,000 GameCube controller.
Forgot about your GoFundMe.
Your guys' habit of comment first, research later is probably due to the fact that if you waited to know what you were talking about, nobody would give a shit. I guess when you're making the exact same video as all of your peers, you gotta get ahead somehow. Entertainment, research, fuck that nigga, I'm Dixter. I'm about to hit this algorithm right quick.
I don't like that he's using Hannah.
Guys, we have new merchandise.
Weird.
That's right, the
He
high
deserves
school
better.
context shirt. The print's a
very
little
nice
bit
person.
small, might make it a little bit bigger to roll it
Yeah.
out to
At the
you
same
guys.
time though, she's kind of a public figure.
This is what he was waiting for. He was waiting for the merch.
He was probably waiting to see if given like how quick the video has been done after the falling out thing, I bet you he was waiting for something like that to happen. Like I bet you
He inserted the clip from Tommy last minute. I think he was waiting on his merch to show up so he could have it.
I could see that too.
Let's go.
Elvis the Alien fan.
Plus shipping and handling, whatever the fuck it is. So if you want a cup, it's there for you guys. New shirt. I have another one in the.
Wait.
Yes, the merch that I was just referencing.
No.
This is a
Like
promo for his merch.
No. I'm looking in on the zoom in. That looks like a picture of Augie.
Really?
He put Augie on a t-shirt.
Can anyone get a close up?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a close up of it. Like I saw like headphones. I'm like, wait, is that Augie? Let me see it in motion.
Handling, whatever the fuck it is. So if you want a cup, it's.
It kind of looks like he tried to drew Augie. Okay, here's a clear. Wait. Oh,
No.
wait. No. Okay. Okay. My bad.
That
My
looks
bad.
nothing like Augie. That's just
That's just a drawing.
cringe.
Yeah. I was like, wait, because like the big ears kind of look like headphones for a second. I'm like, wait, did he put Augie on a T-shirt with high school context on it?
You guys, new shirt. I have another one in the works that'll be dropping in a little bit, but yeah, on to the next bit. Oh fuck! Ow! It hurts. It actually hurts. Stop, Kevin.
Here's the John Swan bit, everyone. Here's the John Swan bit. You ready? You ready?
When Augustus threatened my career in DMs, I wasn't quite
Again,
sure
why
what
is he
was
calling him Augustus? Is this like a bit? Is this a joke?
referring to. But when this video that John Swan made came out, he seemed pretty excited about it. This video is 57 minutes long, and there's a lot of points that just aren't.
It's 57 minutes long. It wasn't. Wait, wasn't your? And I'm gonna look it up. Technicals. But okay. Your video was 47 minutes. Don't be talking about, oh, he made a super long video on me, when your video was, like, granted 10 minutes shorter, but still
aren't even worth
long.
responding to. So I'm gonna respond to the biggest.
Was it
points
an
in
actual
no
video
particular
or
order.
it was like a clipped stream?
It looked like he was looking at it looks like he was looking at John's actual video. Hey, let me look up John Swan's John Swan. Yeah, 57 minutes, yeah.
And hopefully you get an understanding for why I think this video is so dog shit.
Let's set the scene.
I see you're parroting my setup. That's cute. That's cute. Let me try yours. Guys, my channel still hasn't recovered. I'm currently coasting off my savings, and I don't know how much longer I can do this. The Chris Hansen vids aren't paying like they used to, and I'm losing subs every time I upload. At this rate, I just might have to quit YouTube.
Okay, you're calling him a bitch boy here, which granted that was a bitch boy video, but you're the guy who was willing to work with him. Like, you had him do that intro for you, dog. Don't pretend, don't
If he's
pretend
such
you
a
aren't.
terrible person.
Yeah,
Why
don't.
are you working with him so closely?
Yeah.
I cannot live off my savings forever. At some
Yeah,
point,
like
we will
this
run
was a
out.
really
The
bad
channel
video
is
by John
holding
Swan. I
on
think
by a thread at the moment. I've
everyone
completely been
acknowledges
kicked
that.
out of
I
all
think
of
even
the
John
YouTube
acknowledges that.
recommendations. Whenever people see my video in their feeds, they hit the unsub button.
I mean, I don't blame him. Why spend 27 minutes responding to a guy with 6K subs who's not even involved?
Please subscribe.
Dude, okay, so like, I'm just gonna say it here. The reason why, like, John responded to that was because whenever someone was discussing the video, that's the video that they brought up against John Swan. That was his big exposed video, right? And let's
I'm suffering right now. I cannot live off my
Hey,
savings
it's Oreo
forever.
EP.
At some point they'll run out. My channel.
who's Oreo EP?
T- is it
You cut off there. What did you say?
You would have to be in Twitch chat and stuff. Inside stuff.
Yeah.
Antebellum stuff. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. The size of the YouTube channel doesn't matter. Who cares about punching down and up? That's what I'm saying, bro.
Holding on by a thread at the moment. I'm in desperate need of assistance.
Now you're gonna have 3 videos on the same topic after you respond to me, and I can't imagine your audience is gonna be too
Wait, dude, you make like 2 videos on the same subject too. Like, I'm pretty like, dude. like that's a null point
to hear the
criticism
same
right there.
shit 3 times.
In the new DSM-5, pedophilia is depathologized by differentiating between the sexual preference for prepubescent children and the disorder in case of additional factors. Clinically, this is an important distinction because a high percentage of pedophiles do not act on their sexual urges, and 40 to 50% of sex offenders that have engaged in sexual contact with children have equal or higher sexual arousal with adults. Let's remove the DSM-5 for a minute and focus on the definition that is generally agreed upon: sexual feelings directed towards children.
Your point on the DSM-5 was good until you cherry-picked the lexico definition instead of the more commonly used
You see, this is like the legal BS. This is why I said like everyone's trying to. Yeah, this is a nitpick point here. Like everyone's trying to play fucking lawyer. It's like, well, actually, you did not use the proper definition. Yes. You need to use the lexicana definition. Yes,
What does Oxford say? What does Oxford say about pedophilia?
I don't know. You have to look that up for me.
I will look.
Webster, which actually specifies prepubescent. You even read out this exact definition, even though you accused me of not reading. I'm sure these points would have hit a lot harder if they weren't overshadowed by how much of a fucking douchebag you are. Did you just memory hole how you accused a 15?
Wait, yeah, bro. Like you had good points against me, but you're a dick, bro. Yeah, like, bro, you may have had good points against me, but you're kind of an asshole, bro. Like, that makes it null and void, bro.
15-year-old of being a pedophile and tried to run him off the internet? We just forgot that?
Remember, you were being turned on by a literal child.
If you legitimately feel this way, you need some help. Log off. You need to like leave online settings because you cannot have a public platform when you've admitted to this stuff. And this stuff is going to haunt you now, forever online.
Willie Mack even pointed out how you lied about apologizing for accusing him of suicide baiting because he didn't kill himself, and instead doubled down that he suicide baited. You can't make this shit up.
But at the end of the document, he said, I might just...
Okay, the Oxford English Dictionary wants me to make an account.
Yeah. Don't mess with that.
And then fucking kill myself. Okay, well, he didn't... Those weren't genuine. That wasn't a genuine thing. He tried to weaponize a suicide attempt to try and make us feel bad about him saying he was being attracted to a 12-year-old.
But then he said...
Yeah, this was such a fucking... I think, like you're saying that the community, like, just sucks each other off. Okay, Willie Mack, and then, like, when Willie Mack's video came out, everyone's like, yeah, that dick thing, John. And then, like, Tommy's always been against John from the get-go.
Said, oh, I apologized to Pie Man, and I thought, well, saying that you apologized isn't really a fair claim to make, because most people are asking him to apologize for the suicide baiting thing, and he never apologized for most of the stuff.
Moments after John's apology aired, Pie Man DM'd me. John said he stood by calling me a suicide baiter, saying it was just his opinion and I'm free to disagree.
Twitter pedophiles have even coined a phrase for this, NOMAP, which stands for non-offending minor attracted person. You would probably call these people pedophiles, and you would be completely justified in doing so.
No, now you're putting words in my mouth. Even in this definition you showed, it makes a distinction between pedophiles, hebophiles, and ephebophiles. I know that people joke if you point that out, but if you don't, there would be no difference between being attracted to an 8-year-old versus being attracted to a 16-year-old, which trivializes the label entirely. They don't call me Broadnicles, so no, I would much rather be technically accurate than throwing around pedo accusations like you. I heard a lot of people say this was one of your more solid points, but I disagree. This was fucking terrible.
Interviewing Zero and Vanessa, recounting details about Zero's graphic suicide story. This entire section completely took me by surprise, and I can see it served no other purpose than to emotionally manipulate the audience to feel bad for Zero.
I know this is hard for you, John, but just like how a 15-year-old not killing themselves isn't some kind of emotional ploy to make you feel bad, why the fuck would I say that it's a suicide note and then give you zero evidence to suggest...
Well, okay, so... Wait, but like, Squatchin, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but like, when he said, when I believe in one of the streams where he was like debating them on it, he said, yeah, I'm trying to build a narrative. When like they were asking about like the emotional manipulation stuff.
that it was a suicide note.
Maybe,
That's
I'm
because
not
Zero
sure.
wholeheartedly intended for this to be
Half
his
the time,
suicide
I'm not even paying attention to
Yeah.
the streams.
Yeah, but like,
I'm
okay, so
normally
like you're saying this
drawing
is his
with them in the
suicide note,
background.
but he's also lying. Like you're saying this is his suicide note, but then you're also saying he lied in his suicide note, which doesn't make sense.
I'm not Zero, so if you want to argue what it is after the fact, go
Oh
ahead.
wait, Jay, you said he never mentioned Zero. He's mentioning Zero right here.
I don't give a shit. But without Zero and Vanessa's first-hand accounts of that event, the only thing that would exist is my word.
Like if you're talking about like the actual like meat of the argument that started all this, yeah, then he doesn't really mention Zero, but he mentions him here.
I think the framing
Yeah, in
of
the
its
last
only
10
possible
minutes.
use being for emotional manipulation is funny because it's almost like you've learned nothing about suicide.
Technical's video does not include a reading of the messages or do Katie's story justice at all, highlighting only 10% of Katie's 1,300 word tweet longer, so 90% of the context is missing. If we assume that all of what Katie says is true, this is disgusting.
What? This video is an opinion piece, and even though he states that all the information is alleged and all parties are innocent until proven guilty, he sure as hell doesn't treat it that way. I mean, he basically implies that Zero is guilty in the first minute of the video.
We can't have that. We can't have Zero be like remotely guilty.
Yeah, we can't have people going against Technical's
Yeah.
narrative now.
Yeah,
Can't have people
exactly.
thinking for themselves.
Yeah, keep in mind this all started like they were cool with Technicals. They were originally cool
They
with
hung
Technicals.
out like a week previously or whatever at VidCon.
Yeah, the thing
where
and like they just had a
Brother
problem.
leaked Fuda porn to poor Blue Blacks.
Yeah.
Right.
And like here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. They just had a problem with his video. He got butthurt that the video was being criticized and then got on stream and like he was the first one to really like get aggressive with everything. I'm just pointing that out. He like obviously we're fine with like swears and if you want to say slurs, don't do it on my stream in VC.
No.
But like
No.
I don't actually have a problem with them. But then like he said the N-word on like Augie's like stream and this is like because he got mad. He got ass mad.
Video.
But what if the person he was defending was actually guilty?
What the fuck happened to innocent until proven guilty? Where did that go? That went out the window real quick.
That's why
Zero
he
should
said
not
what
be
if
allowed.
Technicals.
What if
Come on now.
What if
What if?
Back in any online setting,
Would that
we
not
would
make
have
it
the
a
ability to
hypothetical?
interact with minors on a daily basis. This is pretty standard in nearly every other profession that involves children.
So tell me, John, which stance are you lying about to make it sound better for a YouTube video? Because in your video titled, Why Onision Will Never Go to Prison, you say that he most likely abuses his position of power to prey on younger girls.
In fact, he is most likely a disgusting and repulsive human being who uses his position of power to prey upon younger girls that don't know any better.
And then you also make a statement against him being deplatformed because there's been no conviction.
He needs to be taken off of YouTube. He needs to be put in jail.
And I said to her, no, he shouldn't, because he hasn't committed a crime, or he hasn't been charged.
Not too much
with a crime.
co-hosting?
Whenever you are charged with a crime, your channel gets
It's true.
terminated.
Which you
Onision was not
actually
charged
criticized
with
me for
anything.
bringing.
he wasn't? Not well. To be fair, neither was
So-
zero. Neither was zero. Neither was zero. To be
No.
clear, he wasn't even banned from like Smash tournaments. He banned himself from it.
No,
Um,
not even because he competed up until 2020.
yeah.
I have notes on that from a previous event, actually.
Up in my video because I guess the tweets that I posted about the topic didn't have enough likes.
The legal argument that no one with any notable platform has ever made, at least not to my knowledge. I can only assume this because the tweets he shows to transition into this section have no likes and 3 likes, respectively.
I don't know why the fuck the amount of likes or who said it matters. You're fucking with me, right? Like, you're fucking with me? Unless I'm mistaken, I don't see anywhere where you state Onision shouldn't be allowed to upload content, except for this comment on your most recent video, where it says you campaigned for his deplatforming due to rampant copyright abuse, but you don't even mention the grooming. Where's the one and done policy there, John?
It doesn't
Hashtag
mean that
welcome back
Zero should be allowed to
technicals.
post content for children again. I'm
Yeah.
personally not comfortable with that at all. Who uses his position of power to prey upon younger girls that don't know any better.
He needs to be taken off of YouTube.
And I said to her,
Listen, bitch, if you can't show me where you violated TOS, then take your sorry ass to Discovery Plus. I don't think you accidentally have two different takes here. I think you're purposefully doing it to pretend like you have the moral high ground when we both know you're full of shit. I mean, if you broke TOS, I'm right behind you, buddy. I'm right there. I'm right there with you, Johnny boy. This, along with my next point, really highlights how obvious it was you were trying to paint everything in the worst light possible.
Tech spends the next 6 minutes discussing Nairo. This section also serves another purpose. Because the Smash community welcomed Nairo back without much reservation, it implies that Zero should also return, because what he did was apparently not as bad.
I mean, one got their dick sucked by a 15-year-old, the other tried to get nudes. One, like, obviously they're both bad, but one was physical.
Yeah, the physical one should have never been.
Yeah, I think Tech is trying to say that Swan is being inconsistent. Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. He's trying to say he's morally inconsistent. Let's continue.
I gotta hand it to you. This is some pretty impressive tunnel visioning. To reach this conclusion, you've had to have missed everything I said about Nairo in relation to Zero. Even if you didn't see any tweets.
Fun fact, Nairo and Zero were Smash partners, by the way.
This follow-up that clarifies it in the first 30 seconds. First off, just to clarify, when I say welcome back Zero, I mean welcome back to uploading content, not to the Smash events. Despite
which he's not banned from.
me never making that argument, I think it's worth clearing up. Was out 2 weeks before you uploaded this video. So either your research is that fucking lazy, or you're actively lying for whatever reason. Not like anyone's surprised. We got him, guys. See, look.
He mentions Minecraft. He mentions the Minecraft thing.
Knew he was gonna bring up that I lied to Dream. How did I know? Wow, you guessed I'd bring up the single thing that stunted your entire channel and ruined your credibility. I didn't say this because we were cool and I was trying to support you because I already knew you were getting a lot of shit. Who the fuck lies that much about a little trolling? Like some mild trolling, like just the N-word. Whoever convinced you to make a video about a cover-up is a fucking legend.
If Nairo isn't owned a platform because of the severity of the allegations against him, why should Zero be owned one? Sure, sexual contact with a minor is certainly worse than what Zero did. I'm not denying that. But they're both bad, right? Both of them should be shunned from the community. Let's stay consistent.
One is an undeniable crime of sex acts with a minor that has unwavering support from the community, and the other can't even be prosecuted because
But he admitted to it, dude. He admitted to it in his quote-unquote suicide note.
John, that was a lie. Don't forget, he sabotaged himself.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a suicide note, but he was lying in his suicide note because that's totally what happens. Yeah, you're right. Oh God, I'm just as bad as John Swan. Maybe it's just Johns in general, dude. You ever think about that?
the alleged conversations don't actually exist.
The alleged conversations that he admitted to, by the way, the alleged conversations that he himself admitted to, is now trying to take back. Which, by the way, I said this on a Tommy stream when I called in, and Tommy said it was a pretty good point. It's now up. The ball is in Zero's and Tech's corner to prove that these conversations never happened, but they can't prove that they never happened. All they can say is that they never happened. But if we go by his previous statement, which if we were to take it at face value that it was a suicide note, that means he was being honest with us. Because why would he lie in a suicide note?
While it's true that both are bad, the cases are wildly...
Also, you notice how, like, he never mentions the second girl so far? He hasn't mentioned the second girl. Yeah, he hasn't mentioned her at all.
Catfish.
Because
Because
so
it was a catfish, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
But
same stance.
Yeah, but like
Zaptai and getting catfished, I guess it does.
Yeah, because like
consistency, technical.
Yeah, but like again, like if it was like a sabotage thing, he somewhat defended himself on the lore situation, right? So if let's give him the shadow of a doubt, right? Let's give him the shadow of a doubt. It was a suicide note, but it was also a sabotage attempt, right? Because like he just wanted to say fuck it all, right?
Yeah.
Why would you make up something and then defend yourself with it when that wasn't brought up? Why, like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't.
Yeah, no.
On 2 cases that range in severity is just intellectually dishonest.
Hold on. So you're telling me that Technicals at the age of 19 was the leader of a group chat where minors were sending nudes and lewd images of themselves, and he did absolutely nothing to stop them?
Wrong.
Wait! You said that you owned the group chats, dude.
He was in every group chat because he was the leader.
Yeah, that's like a smarmy remark he makes in one of the response videos.
On all accounts. It's interesting that the people that are so adamant about false allegations and knowing everything about it before pushing them is perfectly fine doing it to others whenever it fits their needs. You know that Twitter video you keep referencing where I said I owned all the group chats?
I was in the group chat. I was in every group chat because I was the leader.
Technically, I didn't even own the chat because after I looked back
Wait, then why did you fucking state that in your goddamn video?
I guess he mistook it.
Oh,
I guess he
my
lied.
God.
I don't know.
So,
I did find my tech notes about the whole, like, was
You did?
it like a watch party or something that we were doing with the Keen stream?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we were making notes on it.
Yeah, because you remember when Zero referred to Katie as his little secret?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, the stream is acting weird. Okay, I'm having a freeze moment. Hang on. For some reason. Okay, yeah, I had to make sure the stream is still up. Oh god, my computer. Okay, my computer's freezing. Okay, so if you can see me on screen, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I'm just gonna check on my phone to see if I'm still up. Okay, we're still up. We're still up. Okay, sweet.
Yeah. I have it up on the other screen here.
Okay.
We're still here.
I had been kicked multiple times, but that's irrelevant. That was made before minor sending nudes was even an accusation, because the person who made the twit longer on
Wait. So you have no problem saying that you own the group chat, but then as soon as the nude accusations went out, you magically didn't own them.
Yeah.
About how the art made him so uncomfortable was in that side chat talking about sex and sending images that neither me.
Come on, guys. The minor was talking about sex. Come on, guys. It's not like we were the adults in that situation, and we're there to shut it down.
Wait, Lady Rams is in chat?
Yeah, Lady Ram is in chat.
Pop chat instead of live chat. I'm such a boomer. My bad.
Me nor my brother was involved in. Any evidence that exists or that you can find would show that I neither condoned nor contributed to any of the activity you're accusing me of. So unless you want to provide more than a paper-thin argument and a fucked timeline, I'd appreciate it if you actually research before throwing accusations.
Yeah, bro, actually research. Like, come on, all you did was show a clip of me confessing to owning the group chats. Come on, bro. You gotta do more research.
Yeah. Where was the research when he was like, oh, the Zero stopped going to tournaments 3 years before the allegations came out? What about that?
Into your hit pieces, because this is just sloppy. Your excuse is that no one had access to this information.
This is just downright dishonest. These messages he's showing on screen were only made public by Technicals after the release of my video. How could I talk about them or address them in any way if no one had access to them?
I'm sure you'd love to use Nicholas Diorio as an excuse for not doing your due diligence when that was related to him DM leaking during a Twitter argument, which has nothing to do with you at all. Also, I have no fucking clue who Edgar's Degradations is, and I don't care. Me and you have worked together, we have a professionally established connection, and you know that you could have talked to me at any point, yet you decided not to. Forget the lying to all your friends, forget lying to Dream.
Bro,
think
you didn't.
this
Bro, we were friends. You could have came to me, bro.
really speaks to your character more than anything. I know that I've worked with Nicholas Diorio and John Swan in the past. That will not be happening in the future. Even when I was working with Diorio, I gave him the easiest part of the Sky House, which was only the finances, and he still managed to wait until the last week to even start working on it, and gave me his piece at 7 a.m. I wasn't planning on working with him anyways. He's fucking lazy as shit, and I'm not a huge fan of his content either. I think it actually made my video
Yeah, I'm not a
worse.
huge fan of his content, but
He does have a fucking day job, so
yeah, guys, like, I wasn't a fan of his content, but I wanted him on my show anyway. Like, what?
yeah, he
Like, I'm sorry, and I guess this goes for everyone. I assume this is like goes for the same how anyone views my content. I assume if you don't like my content, you probably don't want to work with me. Just a general thing.
Hey, party.
You know, and like if I don't like your content, I'm probably not going to want to work with you. So,
Like, if you don't like the content, why would you want to work with the creator? Because they clearly have nothing to offer to you.
right, if you had all these problems with everyone, why did you had no problem with working with them though? Like,
intellectualism and moral grifting just to get ahead in the fucking commentary game. Oh, it's so cancer. I fucking hate all of you. Oh, and one last thing, please,
Right back
for the
at you,
love
buddy.
of God, do not go on Twitter and harass Turkey Tom. He is not Zaptai. Don't even go and harass Zaptai, okay? I have no problem with him uploading content. If he wants to come back and make a redemption arc, he has to prove that to his audience. And if they decide to support him, they support him. If they don't, they don't. Same exact thing for Zero. The next video we're gonna do is gonna be a PO unboxing video, and then I already have a 100k special in the works, so I hope you guys enjoy that. This has been the commentary
Has he
double
hit
standard. If you
100K
guys
yet?
enjoyed, remember to leave a like, comment,
he's at 85.
and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.
I think he, like, obviously, like, okay, so obviously anyone who's had problems with like the Goon Squad in the past, right? Oki's video, his whole friends, Dojangle, those guys, and then we got Steve and his crew, and while yeah, they're all gonna be shouting this out, every single one of them.
They are.
Yeah.
And even though you say don't send hate, your audience is still gonna hate.
Yeah, well,
Zaptai is gonna
I
receive
wouldn't
hate,
use.
Turkey Tom is gonna receive hate.
I wouldn't use that as an argument though, because then you can like turn that around against someone like Nick, who has like the harassment disclaimer in like in the beginning of his videos, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, overall,
Like,
this is
what
just
is saying it. No matter who says it, it doesn't work.
Yeah,
Your
'cause-
audience has brains of their own. They're not all amoebas with a hive mind.
yeah, and like
Right?
so yeah, I think the problem with a lot of this video is like, he's like so like definitively like he's trying to use like red kiwis and mini lag as an example when I that's not the case, buddy. Like yeah, it's like, especially since those two sent nudes in their stuff, and like I hate getting into this like legality shit, but like I said, if Zaptai had sent a dick pic and was begging for nudes from this chick, I would say yeah. I would say yeah, he would have been a pedophile in that situation, right? But I think someone said it in chat earlier that he didn't ask for these pictures. And then
Yeah. Was it Q? On this side.
Yeah. And well, it's like 1917. Like everyone's okay with 1917, and then everyone's fine with 1618.
Yeah.
This is just a I feel like this is a cope fest, a full on cope fest. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, this. I'm sorry. I know I have a bias here, but in my personal opinion, I don't think this was a really good video. Text video is an MO, a good,
in my opinion.
In my opinion, a good example as to how arguments based on hypocrisy are hardly ever solid. At numerous points, he's contradicted himself and made arguments that could be made against zero. Why is it okay for him to be a hypocritical but no one else, LMAO? He says don't misrepresent my arguments, LOL, and then proceeds to remove context from Augie's high school relationship clip. Yeah, because like he adds the whole like, oh yeah, I'm a college dude on the prowl thing. Right. It's in my opinion, it's a shit video. Squatchin, the lovely Squatchin, has sent me some replies, some responses to the
responses
videos.
to the video.
Yeah, I
from
need to.
some of the creators mentioned.
Yeah, I need to make sure not to click on Nick's here because I'm blocked by him.
Oh shoot! I could probably read next.
But don't worry, it's intact, so I can read it. Well, that was underwhelming. I think my biggest takeaway is that Technicals obviously doesn't understand why what Zero did is wrong. If he thinks this is an adequate comparison, this is really the only explanation I can think of because those segments are really weak. My response to Technicals. And then it's a screen, and this is John Swan saying my response to Technicals, and it's a screenshot.
Nick's was a thread. There's more than one message.
I see. Can you
message? Yeah.
Yeah, can you screenshot those for me? I'm sorry.
Okay, I could read them.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. I'll mute myself.
Nick continues with, I think this goes without saying, but his entire narrative is kind of a self-report. He exposes us for threatening people we like better, or sorry, treating people. Oh no, what is it? Treating people we like better and dismissing our actual reasoning, but this entire time he's been friends with us, he was never this critical of any of our channels, lol. He continues with, I'll probably do a stream or something after I post the next video speaking more in depth. But in the meantime, I already addressed the majority of this stuff before he released his video. It was very predictable. And then he links to his video. And I'll grab that link and post it in chat.
Yeah. This is a point I brought up too. Like, so like Squatchin, like imagine like me and you have a falling out, right? And then like all of a sudden, like I just start like saying a bunch of stuff that like I never brought up to you, but if I had, it would have like solved situations, right? Like or like had a healthy discussion about it at the very least. Like, hey, Squatchin, your artist like super shit. Why do you fucking trace? Like that's never been brought up. Like that's not an actual point, by the way. But like, like if you had a problem with John Swan, you clearly didn't have, like, it's either ends justify the means, or you didn't have that big of a problem with them, but now that you've been scorned, you're like it's like you're an angry ex who like had no problem with like the little issues in a relationship, but now that's over, you're going to like bitch to all your friends about like the little issues. And Tyrone sent me a screenshot. Patreons. John Swan's still a Patreon member. Funny. Oh wait, that's from mine, isn't it? Wait, oh no, it's from his. John Swan's still a Patreon member? Or is that like subcabbage? Okay. But yeah, luckily I am not blocked by Augie. Or John Swan, or Truth Sleuth, or Tipster.
Nice.
So let's Let me get those. One sec. Internet slow. Internet slow.
Oh, preach.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So, this is John Swan's response, and it's a screenshot. It's funny too because what did he do? What he did to Pieman is indefinitely worse than whatever Dream did. Oh, the thing he apologized for? That's wild. Apologized. He's shown multiple times that he's not really sorry either. I mean, the person you're actually talking about vouched for John. You're being mad for someone who isn't mad? Wait, is this him? Wait. Correct me if I'm wrong on this, Squatchin, but is this him defending John Swan on the Pieman point?
I'm not sure.
For anyone wondering, I will probably stream my response to my section of the video. Just need to find the time. Wait, so... Wait. Oh, that's wild. The thing he apologized... What? Oh, so... He was cool. He was cool with the Pieman thing until it became convenient for him not to be. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Seems
lovely.
that way.
That's lovely. Lovely.
That's me.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what Truceless response is to this.
Copyright on working.
Oh, okay. So this is a response to Banished Giorno as well. Okay. This is the right tipster account, right? We gotta make sure nowadays.
Yes.
Okay.
Even though a bunch of fake tipsters followed me this morning.
Yeah. The point of the response video, at least to me, is to provide answers to the questions people have, address/debunk rumors, and tie up any loose ends. This did none of those things. All I saw were weird street interviews, cheap shots, and parodies. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong with that. Like in any point he brought up, like we're all like everyone kind of unanimously agreed, yeah, that was kind of shit. Like he's bringing up points that we already agreed were shit. Let's
Stardust weighed in as well.
Oh, Stardust weighed in on this. Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes, she weighed in.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. Oh no, Augie.
Yes.
Augie says, I gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting Technicals to defend Kiwis and Minilad to own us. I also don't expect him to absolutely rape the nuance that what does that say? Distinguishes four stories apart from each other for 40 minutes and then cry about how two different stories have nuance at the end. Yeah, it's bit weird. Like, even people outside of the commentary community are like, yeah, Red Kiwis and Minilad a bit of freaks. We don't want anything to do with them.
Yeah.
But no, like Technicals was like, hang on a minute, I need to use them. And then let's see. Tipster says, anyone find it odd that Tech was super chummy with Zaptai, but now he needs to get a dunk on us? He's trying to condemn him. Really gets the noggin going, doesn't it? Oh, and then we got like I know Kyung. As far as I know, Kyung isn't a content creator, but let's read what
he had a decent take.
Yeah, let's read Kyung's take on this. Let's read Kyung's take as my roommate laughs in the background. Why is Technical sounding like Nick's ex-girlfriend? He's literally sounding like an ex. I mentioned this. He's literally sounding like an ex-girlfriend bitching about her boyfriend leaving the toilet up. Tech, you're a fucking bitch. You don't even have the balls to call You didn't even have the balls to call Augie a pedophile. Well, I feel like he was calling him a pedophile without, like, technically calling him one.
Calling him, or he was portraying him as a pedophile during his interview at the beginning there.
Yeah. Let's read Stardust's take. This is gonna be interesting. Watched the new technicals video. I learned so many things about my friends. Can't believe at Nicholas Diorio is a larger dude. He was really good at hiding it this entire time. I legit thought he was thin. The BMI segment really opened up my eyes. We'll stream later tonight. Wait a minute. Nick is fat? What?
Wait. No.
This completely destroys him. But yeah, safe to say, I mean, granted, I know I have a bias in this situation, but I didn't like Technicals' video. I'll be honest. I didn't like it whatsoever. Any points he had made had already been brought up by someone. Like, it's like, dude, yeah, it's
like he waited around for people to critique what would happen, and then he took all those points and ran with them.
Well, it's like, I mean, Willie objectively made a really good video on John Swan. Hey, look, it's me. Look, it's me again. But yeah.
Plushie, you're famous.
You're famous, Plushie. You're on the Nerdy Live. You're on Nerdy Live. You're famous. But yeah. Absolutely terrible video, in my opinion. Anyway.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know, dude. Like, people, like, dude, it's like, the mini-lat situation was so bad that, like, people outside of the commentary community were like, Jesus, fuck, this dude's a pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But with that being said, this was, holy crap, a 2-hour live stream. I know we talk about a 15-minute break, but hey, I say in this instance we were good React Andes, 40-minute video, 2-hour live stream on it. I say that's a pretty good ratio.
Yeah.
Oh God, we ratio tech.
That's what we call fair use.
Yeah. Of course, don't worry, guys. The MasterChef live streams will be viewed on my Twitch channel.
Yeah. Stay tuned for those.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm going to be teaming up with Hassan. We're going to be making some big moves here.
Oh.
Yeah. But like I said, thank you, Squadron, for joining me.
Yeah, no problem.
And if I'm being honest, guys, I just don't give a fuck about the situation. I guess you can say I have no more fucks to give.
Oh, yeah. I know where this is going.
Oh, yeah. With that being said, guys, have a fantastic day.
I tried, and I tried even more. I cried, and I can't recall what for. I pressed, I pushed, I've yelled, I begged in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it never will impress. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, though more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt. I strive to get everything done. I've played by all the rules, but I've very rarely won. I've smiled, I've charmed, I've wooed and laughed, alas to no avail. I've run round like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give. My fuck fuse has just blown. I've been hunting for my fucks all day, but they've upped and fucked off home. I've no more fucks to give. My fuck rations are depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, but it's been fucking defeated. The effort has just not been worth the time or the expense. I've exhausted all my energy for minimal recompense. The distinct lack of acknowledgement has now begun to gall, and I've come to realize that I don't give a fuck at all. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have flown away. My fucks are now so fucked off they refuse to fucking stay. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have gone insane. They've come back round and passed me while they're fucking off again. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have all dissolved. I plan many projects, but my fucks won't be involved. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have all been spent. They fucked off from the building and I don't know where they went. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks to give.